King. Sir King.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Easter. We're gonna have some church up in here by the way of Mama D. We'll be right back.
He touched me. Oh, he touched me.
That's a good one.
And oh, what a joy within my soul. Something happened that made me whole. Oh, he touched me and he made me whole.
Come on,
Yes,
Mama.
ma'am.
Oh, he touched me.
Come on, second round.
Oh, my God, touched me.
Deep rise. Come on.
And oh, what a joy within my soul. Something
What was it, Mama D?
happened. And now I know, oh, he touched me and oh my God, made me whole.
All right. Well, hopefully y'all go to church service and be made whole by God because today is Easter. Now I had to think how many of these people that go to church on Easter will come out with the same heathen ways as they entered. But that's not me. That's not for me to judge. That's not for me to say. But hopefully, yes, if y'all go to church or whatever, y'all get changed in your ways. So I haven't been on probably for about a week because this has been a lot going on in terms of like YouTube. First, we had the passing of Natasha. Rest in peace, Natasha. That was sad for me to hear because Natasha did come around. She was a funny personality or character and stuff like that. Um, but then that comes after what we heard about Miss B Town Hester. So it's been gloom around here, and particularly, um, people ain't been talking about nothing. I don't find what's been going on recently imitating or anything to do commentary about. I really haven't. It's the same rigmarole over and over again. I just haven't found it to be too captivating, to be honest. So that's why I really haven't become alive, and I've really been trying to keep up with what's going on in the real world. So, but I'll get back to it. Sometimes as a content creator, you just get burnt out with the same bullshit. Like it's just like, okay, you trying to make a beef with this person, or this person running around saying salacious stuff about that person. And it's like, okay, we've been there, we done that. Okay, next. What's up, Miss Virginia's truck, cars, and jeeps? I hope you do well. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Hope you have or will have a good Easter or a good Easter dinner. So, but thank you for your incessant support. So like I was saying, yeah, it's just like, the content ain't content. But going back to the whole Natasha situation, that's sad because they said that person passed away in 2024. Now I know Natasha had before taken a little bit of a hiatus, but I think that's because she had like back surgery or maybe hip surgery or something like that. But nonetheless, he passed on to glory. So, I appreciate her when she was here. And that's pretty much what I want to say about that. Other thing I want to talk about real quick is Tracy. So Tracy's supposed to go to the church from last I heard of Jay Wilson's church. I'm sure he's on pins and needles about that right now. No matter how much he plays about that, he's not. Um, but she has the right to show up and ask or get or whatever, ask for spiritual renewal because you last thing a church wants is those who are trying to find God to be turned away from finding God, even though we know she's not there to find God, she's there to find Jay Wilson. But this is the thing with Jay Wilson. First of all, what new format? Then they were talking the other day. No, wait a minute. You got a promotion, but you said you go into an interview. Which is it? I feel honestly that man done lost his job. He back looking for a new one. And let me tell you something. The telltale signs of things, like I said, Sean Bradley told it all. When you trying to preserve your job or you trying for people to see anything negative that you've done in the past that people are sending to your job, what do? You hide all the videos. You don't keep it out there. So what he's trying to do right now is, okay, yeah, I gotta find a job, but I'm gonna change the format of it. But I still gotta eat. So therefore I gotta keep my videos live so that I can eat off of my past videos. See, he think he's slick, but he can't hide the videos because he's dependent on that income. Not that I'm counting the man's pockets, but it's just like that's not making no sense. So it's sad if he done lost his job because of YouTube again, but it seems that way, and he's out here looking for a job. That's what it seems. That's what it seems. Because I'm like, what new format? Has anything really changed? He tried to change it. He thinks he can change it. But once Brian, Rose, Dory, Tulsa, whoever hit that link, it's back to the same old thing. Now he may not say, "Oh, no shouting and no screaming," but technically it's the same thing. He's just not allowing people to say a lot of vile, maybe nasty stuff in an elevated voice. But that's what I feel. Um, so yeah, so now he's nervous. But that's the bad thing about the character that he chose. I don't think Jay Wilson understands the character that he chose is what's causing him a lot of issues. Is one, you play with God. Two, you put yourself in a position of financial or intellectual superiority to people, and then you lack compassion. You lack compassion at times when you need to show compassion. Uh, and obviously, Jay Wilson knows this as he's so in depth and knowledge about scripture that those who seem to claim to be an ambassador of the Lord will be judged the harshest. So I don't know. It's just kind of sad, to be honest. What's up, Mika Baby Green? How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Easter to you. Um, so yeah, so we shall see if Tracy shows up. Now the thing on Tracy's side is, I don't know. Tracy wants to have an encounter with the Lord. I mean, not the Lord. Maybe she do want to have an encounter with the Lord, but I don't know. If she wants to have an encounter with the police. To be honest, that's the only thing that's going to keep Tracy away. But if Tracy act right, then maybe she ain't got nothing to really worry. I don't know. We don't know who's been abreast of the situation. The pastor may come in there with security, because Jay Wilson could definitely embellish. So I don't know. Maybe he said that they may come back with a screwdriver and a hammer to attack the congregation. Who knows? I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see. Now I'm not salivating at the gums for all this to transpire. It's unfortunate, but like Jay Wilson needs to understand, like, he keeps saying it's like we let me just say something, y'all, that's really bothersome to me. Really bothersome to me is he keeps saying that y'all don't understand that he puts on a show and we can't decipher reality from entertainment. And that is so irksome to me because you are talking about people real life events. In no way, no how are the events and the things that you speak of did not happen to people. You can't say, "Oh, Mika Baby Green grew a tail and became a kangaroo." Okay. Now we understand that's entertainment. But if you say, "Oh, Mika Baby Green," you know, got hit by a semi or something like that, then you talking about a real life situation that might be near and dear to Mickey Baby Green, and she's tired of you making fun of it because every time you make fun of it, or she got to hear it reiterated in a joking manner because of your commentary, she has to relive that traumatic event. Right? It's just like weird how you don't understand how what you say is doing is talking about people's real life situation. That's just weird to me. It's like you trivialize the things of people's things that they go through for content and commentary and monetary gain, and upset that they don't understand why they're upset. I just uh, I just don't understand that. I don't get that. That's weird to me. Let me see what y'all saying. Uh, Mickey Baby Green says, "I pray she has an encounter with the Lord. We all need." I agree. I agree. But Mickey Baby Green, I think some people are consumed by negative energy, and I do hope that positive energy wins out. But sometimes that negative energy got a hold. What's up, Just Lovely says, why would she go to jail? One should go to jail if he, like I said, if he sits up there and has warned the church, has warned church security, and has embellished what she is capable of. So therefore, they are already arriving to the church that day with a preconceived notion that they may be a potential threat that might come onto their property. That's why, because he has the skill of to embellish and try to excite the truth of the matter. Now, should she be welcome to come on there? Yeah, but we all know when people are labeled as a threat or a trespasser with intent to harm, then you get looked a certain way, right? Let's just be honest. A lot of people, a lot of churches are on edge because of the society that we live in. So he may have told him, "Oh, you might need to hire security." They may have hired Brian for security for this Sunday. You never know. I'm just saying. Now, if she couldn't find the Lord, she couldn't find the Lord. But we only can see. And I'm not encouraging that at all. But I think Jay Wilson's partly to blame because he's astute to know that who to mess with and who not to mess with. And when I say mess with, I don't mean that as like in a threatening way. I just mean that you know who to poke and who to prod. Like and he just continues to do it for the sake of entertainment. But these are the things that you know you deal with when you start doing that stuff. So is that just lovely out in the Georgia? I don't know if that's the just lovely out in Georgia, but if it is, how you doing? Um, just lovely. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mickey Baby, for welcoming the people. So that's all I really want to say, y'all. Like I said, I'm not really entrenched. I was trying to listen to Kimmy and all that over there, and King Roman and all that over there, and I guess they're trying to get just Kimmy and King Roman to beef. But what was a weird thing about King Roman and James? Because King Roman said in his live that he and James be talking on the back end, right? But not like that. I guess it's like James be trying to um, coach him in the presentation and the quality of his broadcast. But see, that's another mechanism that James tries to do to control people intentionally and unintentionally. Is that because if you're communicating with him in the back end and he'll feel less compelled. See, that's the thing. That's something that the old mm, people do online in real life. They try to conjure up or uh, embrace the youngins so that the youngins are hesitant to become their competition, right? Because just like I said, King Roman has now felt less compelled to spar with James Caldwell because of the behind the scenes interaction. But that is a chess move. That is a chess move for a younger person who may have admiration for someone who's older than them to not come at them at times of warfare, right? That's what you do. Like the youngins feels enamored because the older ones coaching them and guiding them, and then when things fall apart, the young one is hesitant to go at the older one when the older one shows less regard than that. Because what did James say to him? He would say, "Oh, if you want to say something, say it." Now wait a minute. Is he your mentee? Why are you challenging him like that? So that's the tactic King Roman, if you listen, that the OGians used to keep control and keep the youngins in line. In case you didn't know that, so I'm just saying. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. What you say? Just let's love each child, Brian. Well, y'all welcome to go to church with me. And yeah, oh, okay. What's up, just lovey? How your dog doing? Oops, what's your dog name? I'm sorry. I haven't conversed with you in years, so but I hope your dog is still doing well. And if you had to get a new dog, I do apologize because I'm not. Like I said, I don't want to be careful what I say, but you know, I haven't stayed up to touch with your life events. So, but I hope you do well. Just let me see. I saw that too. I thought that too. Hell, he's cool with you until he's not. Be careful, KRN. Yeah, that's what I'm saying because he did kind of check him just lovely. What KRN gonna do? And I'm like, yo, so y'all talking behind the scenes, but he coming out here blasting you, like for real. He blasts you like a leaf blower, and you like, well, y'all don't know that we talk behind us. He's just controlling you, KRN. And that caller was right. I thought that caller was being messy. I'm like, this caller being messy. She wants strife. But I had to sit back and think about all the people that like James has done that to. And James be lying, say, I'm not on the phone like that. I'm on the phone like that. I'm not on the phone. And look at who you are. You giving free YouTube mentorship programs behind the scenes with the intent to control. Okay, yeah. So Sophie's cool. Okay, I'm glad to know Sophie's doing well. Um, so I'm like, yo, this some manipulative shit if I've seen any. Right? I'm just saying, like I know him. I know his virtual DNA. Right? It was just interesting. Um, so KRN, just watch him because he do a lot of things. He's very a manipulative man because he been on here. He been on this earth for a minute. Okay, he been on this earth, even though he looked like he was born from the planet Pluto. He been on this earth for a minute, so he know the tactics to. He know probably your virtual DNA and what you like and what you don't like and how to approach you and stuff like that. Now, I don't think he gonna give you no tips on how to him address, but just be careful of him because he gonna. Why he bothering you about you need to turn up your mic? Don't you got the crew? Don't you got the crew to help you with that, King Roman? I'm just saying, don't you have the crew to help you with that? You don't need to know how to turn up no mic for him. Look, Kiro, I think you could probably give him more tips that he could give you on how to make an interesting broadcast. Okay. I'm just saying, you probably could give him some weight loss tips. I'm just saying, it's like the ball is in your court, KRS. Take a step back, KRN, and look at the situation. Okay. All right, your background is backgrounding. He over there in a depressed couch that look like a dead elephant with a bland background. Like who could give? Just take a step back, KRA, and just see who could give a tips to who. You could give tips to him for real, for real. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, look at it. Last I checked, I ain't seen nobody breaking down nobody door to be a supreme. But I hear everything else about somebody trying to be part of the crew. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. When you was coming to the confession booth, Sophie was a baby. Oh, she big now? I'm sure she's spoiled as hell too. You spoiled that baby. We appreciate you being here. Yes, we appreciate y'all being here. Okay, so yeah, that's just I guess just want to say be careful with that because he like to control and under the disguise of mentorship. Anything else that's going on? Not really. Um, I don't know who Rick Reed was going at. He was screaming and yelling at somebody. Dory out here just doing the most. I can't keep up with her because she just flip flops, and that's what she wants. She wants it. She got the attention that she wants, and that's pretty much it. And like I said, Kimmy had a live, but they were over there talking about nothing. To be honest, from when I caught in, I mean, she was mad because somebody said that. Oh, Pizarro. Let me say this about Pizarro. The reason why Pizarro keeps saying that people male identify is because some men don't pay no attention to her. For real, for real. Like I just feel like she be lying. It's, she always mad when men. It's like as if men can't get no support over here, and if you do, then you male identify. So that's selfish to me. So you saying that anybody and everybody should just support only women? And just because people are enjoying a male presence, then all of a sudden they're male identified. That's all right. Just 'cause honestly feel your man don't pay you no attention. I honestly feel that, and you can't leave him because then you be out on the streets. It's just weird. Um, what's up? Enjoy life. I hope you enjoy this Easter Sunday. All right. Let me see. Let's see. So that's pretty much all I want to say. I'm gonna drop the link in case someone wants to come up and share their sentiments. But that's it. I hope y'all, if y'all going to Easter service, enjoy Easter service. Um, but I don't. My thing is, if you going to church, live church. That's what I was just saying. If you go to church, don't go to church because it's the hip thing to do, or because it's gonna be a social event. Go to church to live church for the moment, right? And I don't get in trouble. But I don't understand. Like, I just think that people do it because it's the end thing. Maybe it's the end thing to do on Easter Sunday. But yes, it's just because if you believe in religious, because Jesus, resurrected himself from the dead and rose to heaven, um, which is powerful within itself. But it gave us a second chance at life and to live in eternity. You know, but I feel like you should live. Churches really lived Monday through Saturday, and you go and get recharged on Sunday to get a new word to live throughout the week. Because how you some people get out of there on Sunday and act a damn fool Monday through Saturday. They stealing, they scamming, they lying, they cheating. So what was the point of going? Like I just the point of going to church is to get the word, to get a renewed word, and have that rejuvenate you through the week. You know, but to each their own. Everybody's on their own spiritual journey. Mick Baby Green says, SK Lady Sparkle being naked on camera or something shit, and she else Rick was going on how he telling the story for those. Y'all heard something about that. Y'all heard like she it was I don't know if it was trash all over the floor this time, but they were saying it was trash all over the floor. She strolled on by in her birthday suit. Oh my god. Do y'all think that was on purpose? Was that on purpose? Yeah, sorry, y'all. I heard about it, but did y'all see it? Was it on purpose? Y'all think it was on purpose or no? So she just strolled on by in her birthday suit. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, mm. Yeah, and make a baby and by design, probably by design. Interesting. Very interesting to me. But I mean, a lot of people do a lot of things to create content. You know, you didn't see it. Okay, well, I understand. That's fine. What else I want to say? So the good thing about Easter is, listen. The good thing about Easter is usually the news is very slow, so that makes things coming out of the White House very slow. But I don't know what's about to come up this week to see. But let me tell you something. I know we're going everywhere, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is for my stock people. They starting earnings, and these banks be lying. I'm gonna tell you something. Next quarter, so in about 3 months, let's say April. No, sorry. Once it's summer, y'all gonna start seeing the impact of that recession and the tariffs. Because right now they're like, oh, we can't gauge how the economy's gonna be. You know what I call bullshit. They just don't want to say what they don't want to say, and they're like, "Oh, we will know in 3 to 4 months." So in the summer, even probably before that, but they're gonna wait till the data catches up with what's going on now. So just be on the lookout. I'm telling you, none. Oh, how was it? Was it Delta or United? Talking about um, we can't really give an accurate gauge of how we're going to perform in the short term. What? Because of the tariffs and the risk of a recession. So what they try to do is say, "Oh, we're not going to be the ones to cause the stock market to sell off." I was like, y'all crazy, crazy. So just be prepared, y'all. What? Oh hell no! For real? So apparently, I guess she deleted the video. There, of course. You know, people who do that know that there's a certain time span to do that, and to delete the video, and then YouTube would get it, even though it's still on their server. If you delete it, most likely they won't get you for it because they see it as attempt to to right the wrong. But yeah, well, if that's what you need to do for attention, then that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do for attention. So I hope people got to see what they wanted to see for free. I hope people got to see what they wanted to see for free. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Because if anybody living in those conditions, oh hell no to the no. Okay. Oh hell no to the no. Um, what else? Anything else, y'all? I don't know nothing else. I really don't know nothing else. Just lovely. What's going on with your Atlanta Hawks? Y'all Atlanta Hawks don't. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all lost last night or the other night. I don't know. It seems like y'all be having a good atmosphere at the games, but they just be like the Atlanta Hawks cannot put together a good team, and they be trying to build around Trey Young, and Trey Young is a great talent, but they had that other boy there. What's his name? Damn, I forget his name. He was good, but they couldn't share the ball. It's like anybody that's a potential threat for y'all, they got to be really, really like a supportive cast member. Like it's just like I don't know. Y'all need to figure it out in Atlanta because I just be like, damn, like they got rid of that boy John Collins. Why they got rid of John Collins for? Like he was a good player, and like I don't know. So y'all need to figure it out. I'll be rooting for Atlanta, but and then Trey Young, he look like a damn Neanderthal. Why? Hey, just love me. Why can't you go cut his hair? What's up with that beard? That beard is hideous. I know he got male pattern baldness that he not trying to realize. I don't know. He need to do something with that hair. He just like his hair is all patchy. Anyway, crazy. It's just crazy. I scream. Oh yeah. You bet you damn right. YouTube took it down. YouTube didn't want that ugly stuff on their servers. They're like, oh hell no to the no. No, they didn't.
Oh, hell no.
Damn right. That's what YouTube said. Oh no, we don't want that ugly crap. That is unsanitary. Unsanitary. But at least you got it for your memory folder. Um. So yeah, Atlanta need to get it straight. I guess LeBron lost last night. I don't know how that gonna really work with LeBron and Luca because Luca is a good talent, but he just be so damn ball dominant. I just don't understand that. Like he gotta have the ball in his hand, and his plays are so like he a great passer, but if he gonna score, it's like out of the offense. If you know what I mean, it's not within the offense. So hopefully the Lakers can figure that out because they lost last night to Minnesota. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. Um, other than that, I don't like I said, I don't know nothing else, y'all. I don't know anything else. To be honest, I don't know. Like I said, I've not been really enamored with what's going on because it's a rinse and repeat that's going on. I wonder if Brian gonna be going down to San Antonio. I know I mentioned this earlier, but it'll be interesting if Brian took a trip down to San Antonio. And ain't y'all ever been bewildered by the fact of how Brian and Jay he can go Jay Wilson could sit up there and be Brian counselor, then Brian will go live and say, I hate Jay Wilson. I was like, what kind of bipolar therapy session is this shit? Like, really? It's just I don't know. It's just weird. Um, it's crazy. Yeah, it's like repeat, 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 repeat. What? Eating naked? Who eating naked? Child, hold on. It was on an old channel, so it really did. I got you. You pulling a slick move. Just post it on somewhere to see what happens. The AI bots got you. Just Lily says they've been the Braves and the Falcons is my favorite team. Oh, you don't watch basketball? Okay, I understand. Yeah, and then what was it? The Falcons had a great team, and then some scandal came out, and they just knocked them down with something the guy said or something said take them. Something the guy said. Oh, no. I think that might have been New Orleans. That was New Orleans. My bad. I blame Very Carey and ODS for me seeing that mess. But anything they got to deal with a dick and the balls, ODS is right there. Okay, ODS is right there, and he'll admit to it, so there ain't no shame. Anything they got a dick in the balls, he'll be right there. Okay. Um. So yeah, you're right, Ren. It's repeat, 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 repeat. Who beefing with who? Who got an argument with who? Now let me just say this real quick. Jay Wilson was wrong for the way he did Rodney. I feel for what I've been able to see, what I heard, when he said, "Okay, Vivian, take his stick." I was like, "What? You don't do people like that." Now I understand. Well, no, I don't understand. But Jay Wilson was bad or upset because he thinks that Rodney is under control of Ness, and I said, "You insecure mofo." So he's like concerned because Ness has a great relationship with Rodney, right? Another person that try to control you. But anyway, that's not here nor there. So I guess whatever I heard audio, I usually watch a lot of audio. I really don't watch the chat. So I guess was it Rodney that popped down? No, I think that might have been somebody else, but it was somebody who was playing some game where they popped down and say, "Oh, if you see this page, be careful. There's a troll page of me." But that may have been another content creator, but it may have been him. But they noticed because somebody said, "Oh, that person don't have a mod stick," so they were playing a game. But nonetheless, Jay Wilson gonna sit up there and publicly declare to that man, embarrass that man, and have really put an X on Vivian back too and say, "Oh, Vivian, take his monster." I'm like, damn, that's why people don't like you. But it really had to do with Ness because Ness, he fears that Ness will put Rodney up to some shit. I guess because I guess, like I said, Ness has a closer rapport to Rodney than I guess Jay Wilson does. So that's wrong, and that's why people don't like Jay Wilson because he be doing the most. He'll embarrass you, and then he'll simply say, "Oh, you're just a 1099. You're just," but like he did Heidi. Josh and Heidi met Jay Wilson in person. I think if you meet someone in real time and y'all kick it off and y'all, I think they become more than a 1099. But you keep saying that and they gonna treat you like a 1099. That's why the people treat you like a 1099. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you, Jay Wilson, because you say what? There ain't no friends on YouTube. There ain't no friends on YouTube. Y'all just 1099s. Okay, so that's why people treat you like not a friend and like a 1099. And that's why Tracy up there gonna walk up there like you just a 1099 and like you a friend of Lucifer than a friend of God. You gotta be careful what you say, Jay Wilson, because you are becoming the words that you speak. For real, for real. I want to hear about no stale content. If you talk about, oh, the world, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be careful, y'all. They taking your rights. They taking your rights away, y'all. Okay, we know they taking away your all right. When you go invoke your right to act right and truly be an ambassador of the Lord? I just feel like Jay Wilson just chose the wrong character. Imagine if Jay Wilson was cool, comedic, but didn't dog people out. I just think that character would go a longer way than the one he got right now. I truly do believe so. Uh, yeah, you said that was an imposter around. Okay, I just want to make sure I had the right person. Because there's so many people out running around here acting crazy, acting crazy. So, all right. Other than that, that's it. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you. I don't know if y'all gonna eat boiled eggs for the because the eggs so high. You know, probably you'll get some plastic eggs filled with some cookies. Oh Lord, did I say cookies? Some candy and stuff like that. Um, I've been going to the gym and stuff, so ain't been nothing really to report to the gym to be honest. This Chinese man was in the gym. I don't know. It's just weird. Like somebody said on like I don't know. It's just weird, y'all. So this man told this other man he would kill him and he would murder him on the basketball court. And I'm like, oh Lord, I'm trying to figure out is this dude serious or is he not serious, right? So the dude that said it was black and the guy he was talking to was white. And he says, I'll kill you or murder you, don't talk trash to me. And I'm like, wait a minute, is he playing? Because we can say we'll kill you or we'll murder you, it meaning that we'll decimate you or we'll abolish you on the court. Right? So I'm trying to say, what the hell? Like people are crazy because they try to get themselves motivated, right? But the white boy was chill. Like he was like, okay. So they kept playing. And at the end of the game, the white boy was like, yo, you gonna kill me or murder me? What are you talking about? And it was just like hood vernacular to try to, I guess, get deciphered by suburban understanding. I don't know. It was just weird. So the Asian dude, the other white dude, they left. They booked it because they didn't know if the dude was real or not. I was like, oh my God. Which actually turned out to be a benefit because we didn't have to wait as long as to play. But that was it. That guy that plays, he got a big ass mouth. He actually from New Orleans. New Orleans, imagine that. Um, so yeah. But nothing happened, nothing transpired, nobody banged or shot or anything like that. But I do think it was the white boy handled it, in a good way. So, um, but that was at the bougie gym. That was at the bougie gym. So, nothing was about to go down. I don't think. You never know. Shit, you never know these days. Look at what happened at FSU. But how your mama a police deputy and you go sit up there and shoot up people? What? And then I'm not trying to sit up here. Please don't take this the wrong way. Please do not take this the wrong way. But how the people that got who life get taken don't even like? I don't think they like they. I don't know if they were. Nah. I don't think they were employees of the school. They didn't like. They were older people who they. I don't know if they what business they had at the school. That was weird to me. But nonetheless, it's like, damn. But how your mama a deputy and you the one taking her gun? Like I would feel for his mama so bad. Nah, mama. Look, if y'all saw pictures of mama deputy. You like how you a deputy? You more like a Debbie, like because she look like she be eating a whole bunch of Debbie cakes. She big, mama deputy, big, like shit. She ain't this. I know this ain't no matter to be joking out, but she ain't chasing nobody. That's what I'm gonna say. She look like a white uppity that turned to a deputy. Look for real, for real. But nonetheless, prayers up to those people. I know that's a traumatic experience for all involved. But damn, like that's embarrassing. Like your mama job is to protect and serve, and your son out here just killing. Like what? What? And then on top of that, they said he got one of her service pistols or retired. How a service pistol be retired? I don't know. Ain't you supposed to turn that back in? I don't know, but yeah. So That's Lord, child. You gotta be careful anywhere you go. There's just so much going on. The people out here protesting, they tired of Trump. And Trump just said he had the best numbers ever. Like what numbers you looking at? Then Elon, y'all, in case y'all know, Tesla report they earnings next week, child. I bet they try to keep that propped up. Them numbers trying to be prop. Listen, he supposed to come out with a robo taxi. What? How you gonna come out with a child? They said the robo taxi delayed because the parts and stuff be made in China. Now you know the stuff in China more expensive. People mad. They burning down Tesla dealerships and cars and stuff. It's like then they were supposed to make a Tesla that was under $27,000, and that Tesla was supposed to be like everybody was supposed to get that Tesla. The people in India, it was supposed to be one of the like the most how can I say it, like ubiquitous Teslas ever because it was such at a cheaper price point. But Elon was like, how is that gonna make us money? Yeah, we can make a cheap Tesla, but how is that gonna make us money? So a lot of people are upset at that he didn't follow they like because he wanted to put his money in the robo taxi. But a lot of people like investors are like he should have listened to his strategic team and he didn't. Then we got the fallout for him being involved in Doge. So I'm interested to see how his earnings go because he pulled out all the tricks. He had them fake ass robots running around, walking, talking to people, and they weren't actually robots. They were computer controlled or man controlled. Then he already fooled us with that whole production out in Hollywood with the full self driving car. They said that was on a track like you go to one of the Disney rides. So now what other like he out of tricks, I feel. What other tricks? You can't come and tell me you won't have another car coming out. No, boop, no, we know you got production trouble. What are you doing now? Why should the investors keep investing with you? You tied up between two governments. You tied up between China, right? Your parts get most of your parts and stuff and production get made over there and Mexico. Both got tariffs. That's going to hit your bottom line. People are not producing, people are not buying your car. The EU, which is real Europe, their registrations of Teslas have dropped to an all-time low because he said I'm there and did that salute. So what he I just want to know what in the hell is he gonna bring to the earnings report on Tuesday that gonna keep people enthralled? Like people have gone from bullish to bearish. From bullish to bearish. They even had President Trump parade his cars in front of the South Lawn hoping that people. When have we ever seen people get firsthand endorsement except for Cadillac? And Cadillac don't even not even promote it like that. They just the car that the presidency used to transport themselves. But when would we have a firsthand car company get endorsement from a president in the what's it called? Whatever, the White House lawn to save your company. Child. Remember that day the stock dropped and the stock market went way back up because that was the key. Sell your stuff now. Sell your stuff now, okay? Because don't come crying to me later because I'm gonna drop the stock market. That's what I feel. So that's what all he told all his rich fans. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of crazy protesting. Yeah, it's crazy. The people tired and the people mad because a lot of government people lost their job. A lot of government people lost their job. Like, and then on top of that, we're not even counting the government programs that depended on the government aid that got cut too. Uppity. And why we told your dumb ass don't be sitting up here being dependent on government aid. Because you don't know that program that you own, okay, they're allowing you to, I guess, have disheveled living conditions or go dependent on government aid. Anyway. So hopefully your Jamaica man can send you 2,000 instead of 1,000. Just Lovey says, was it the school shooting at a high school? No, I don't know anything about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. These kids crazy. These kids so damn disrespectful. What's up, Tay Bay? How you doing, Tay Bay? Yep, they sure were. Yep, burning and doing everything else. Like shit, if you got a Tesla, you better be scared that you don't walk out, something happened to your car. Imagine if you got a car and they targeted, they not targeting you, they targeted, and then on top of that, what's his name? Elon didn't even make the damn company. I forgot what happened. I was listening to the story, but it was some two other guys that started. And he came. No, what happened was he came in and was he got named to the board or something, and then he bought a majority stake of the company, Tesla. And I guess pushed the other people out, and then came up with this whole vision. That's what I was listening to the other day. I was like, damn, the way they sit up here and say this, you would have think he came up with the company himself, but he didn't. He didn't come up with the company. He hijacked it, pretty much. He hijacked the company for these two other guys that got control and stake in the company and then on the board and all that. So now they kind of try to want to boot him off. But like I was saying, imagine you coming out and your car got paint on it, or somebody punctured the tires. And then they said the robo taxi, sorry, not the robo taxi, the Tesla truck. How you listen, y'all? What company gets away with producing a metal tin can as a car? And not only does the metal tin can humongous, which is fine. Just love you if you got a what's that called? A Cybertruck. I'm not talking at you. But then if you notice, the Cybertruck is tarnishing. Like it don't keep its shine. It don't keep its shine. It's dull. Like after a few months or whatever, it gets dull. What car have you known that's ever to get away with that? And that's supposed to be perceived as normal. Normal. Who get away with producing a car that with a paint job just instantly becomes dull? What? So yeah, so anytime if you're considering getting the Cybertruck, you just know you're gonna have to get it shrink wrapped or whatever they call it. Put that wrap on that car wrap on it. That's why you see all the Tesla trucks car wrap because they look like a rusty tuna can in a couple of months. And then on top of that, people who bought them are having major regrets. Some of them start working. It's having all kind of issues, parts falling off here, parts falling off there. Then they said the truck can float in water. Somebody tried to float it in water and the damn thing sank. Like it's just, ooh, Lord, it's just a lot going on with that damn Tesla truck. So Tonka truck. What's up, Francis Thibodeau? How you doing? Good to see you. Don't need that car. No, you don't need that truck. Uh, just love it. Never. Oh, you said never. He gave that dude a whole shit. He gave that dude more than a commercial. He gave that man a whole damn 30-second sitcom. Get in here, try this. We go bad in person. I'm like, oh. Anyway. All right. Just let me say, look at my sister, Frances Thibodeau. Who know it? I don't know each other. All right. So okay, that we talked about Tesla. Who else reported this week? We got Tesla report this week. We got a whole bunch of companies reported. Apple in trouble. Apple in trouble too, because Apple done sit up there and produced all their stuff over there in China, and now they stuck. Now they got the stuff out of there, but they didn't get their production out of there. So, and I don't think people gonna pay what iPhone is what? How much? 2,000? They're not gonna pay $2,500, $3,000 for their iPhone. So they stuck too. But but Apple's got so much weight because they're like the most valuable company in the world, or one of them at least, and they got a lot of cash on hand. So, and their labor is cheap. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. And then they said we better be careful that we don't hold that we don't push our allies to work with our enemy. That's the thing. They said like maybe Trump kind of underestimated that pushing this whole trade war because China, they said been preparing for this and now gonna become friends with our allies. So I'm like, ooh. But the thing in our favor is that we consume more than any other country. Which means that we buy more than any other country from these other countries. So interesting. We shall see. Yes, happy Easter to you, detached. Do you know Tracy over there gonna be laying eggs down? Tracy said she gonna be laying eggs doing the whole damn uh what's it called, sermon. She gonna be farting and everything. She gonna be laying eggs. She said she got rotten eggs in her damn purse. She gonna be putting them down in all the pews when they say the collection plate. She said she gonna put Monopoly money in the collection plate and all that stuff with a picture of Jay Wilson. She said she already done, what's her name? Paulette done helped her out. Her and Paulette done sit up there and made pictures of Jay Wilson face on the dollar bills, on the fake dollar bills, and they gonna put it in the damn collection plate. Now she said she ain't gonna take nothing from the collection plate because she don't want to go to the big house on this special day. Cause she plan to go to Papa Dough. She plan to go to Papa Dough over there through Uber. She plan to go to Papa Dough for some rice. Rice. Ooh, they got rice. Ooh, I want some more rice. Now, if y'all been here for that whole rice thing, y'all know what I'm talking about. But she wants some rice down at the Papa Do's, okay? Cause so yeah, so that's what Tracy said she gonna be doing over there at the church today. She does not have any plans to go to jail. She's just gonna be putting some rotten eggs out there in the pews of the church and everything. Now she did say she might catch the spirit and run up and down the what to call it, the aisles of the church, just like Jay Wilson was doing. Said that she caught the Holy Ghost and all that. Now she said she not bringing no hammer, she not bringing no screwdriver, but she is gonna bring, I don't know, a Bible. Okay. Now she said there may be some holy water, okay, or some bleach. She said she may be bringing holy water or bleach. You can't tell. You can't tell. Or you only can tell by the smell. And she said by the time that Jay Wilson found out which one it is, he gonna be having some whole big old spots on his clothes. Okay, so Jay Wilson, you might want to bring an apron today. All right, because she said she gonna bring some bleach or some holy water, depending on how she feel. So she said, don't say nothing to her, or you gonna get sprayed. You gonna get sprayed, okay? All right. And she said she got a knife in her high heels. Okay, so if you start messing with her, she's just gonna take out the take off the high heel and clock you in your back, okay? Because you know she a backstabber. Did you see her cuss? Did you see her cuss out Tulsa? No, I didn't see that. I was taking a break because the YouTube streets kind of been sad for me because of the passing of Natasha and on the heels of Miss B Town Hester. So I had to step away. But no, I didn't. She always cursing out somebody. She cursing out the rent man. Everybody. So yeah. What's up, Cole's World? Happy Easter, Sir King and Chat. Did you hear what happened to the? What happened, girl? What happened? You want Cole's World? I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know if you hit links, but if you want to hit the link, feel free to tell us on the link or feel free to tell us in the chat. Nah, I didn't know what happened. What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's always something with J Dog. Mm. Yes, Sean Bradley took it to Papa Dough. What did you go to Papa Dough? And she ain't never seen no rice. She ain't never seen no rice. She wanted more rice. Started singing a whole damn jingle for rice. Can you believe that? That's a damn shame. Just Lovely says, what do you think about the Chinese telling the Americans to buy the wreck? What's interesting, Just Lovely, is they doing a whole propaganda campaign sitting over there for what I've seen. Now you can't always take what you see on the internet for real, but they over there doing a whole campaign with us looking all fat and bloated in a damn factory trying to do their job. Buy direct. Buy direct from who? Buy direct. Who from Timu? Who? Buy direct from who? Buy direct from who? What's up, Gemini? Happy Easter to you. Who 543775? Who that? What geolocation is that, Gemini? We use geolocations to identify up in here. Didn't the government stop shipping from China? No, I think the Chinese government stopped something. I think the Chinese government stopped something. They did something on Pastor probably tossed and turned all night. Well, imagine how embarrassing that is. Like, if he didn't let his church know, like, what? Just think about it, Cole's World. What excuse would he have told his church? Oh, I got an internet stalker who come into the congregation on Easter Sunday. So then, as me, as the pastor of the church, I gotta look at you side eye. What are you doing to cause you to have a stalker? You know what I mean? So that's a no-win situation. And then on top of that, he not even putting the the safety of the church first. Because he's still doing his shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't care about nobody but himself. Because now you got this crazy woman who can sit up there and come up to the church with a matted wig, a hammer, okay, either with bleach or holy water, spray every damn body at the church, but you won't refuse to stop your shenanigans. You talk about your new format, but your new format is just the same with just I guess control yelling. I don't know. Like it's just weird to me. I would like to know, Mickey Baby Grease says, I would like to know what happened as well. Missed that ending. He probably told them some crazy. Yeah, that's true. Enjoy. Like I said, he probably lied. Him and Vivian probably concocted some scheme or something, saying that somebody from San Antonio is stalking him. I don't know. Cole's World, thank you, Cole's World, for putting it in the chat. Lesby said something to JD about her sex machine, and JD said Lesby was taking real deep because she has a son. It is. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's yeah. So J Dunn, yeah, Codes were. I heard that too, but then somebody said that wasn't true. Hold on. I'm gonna address both of those comments. I'm gonna address the one. Uh, just lovely. Okay, let's get okay. There's three comments I gotta address. First one, J Dunn always gonna hit you where it hurts, right? She gonna always whenever you. I'm gonna tell you J Dunn's virtual DNA. If you're getting into a battle with J Dunn, she's not gonna sit up there and hit you with any like jabs. She's gonna hit you with gut checks and an uppercut as fast as you come for her, right? So when you start to spar with her, she's gonna sit up there and throw the toughest punch at you that she know. And in this situation, well, let's be honest, she knows that situation that happened to her is going to hit her to her core. So that's how Jay Dunn roll. Is it right? No, but that's how she rolls. So you got to come back and hit her with things that you think go hit her. Who knows? Okay, but that's how Jay Dunn rolls, and so yeah. So we know that about the Lesby story. That's unfortunate. That's sad, but yeah. Now let's get to the Blue Phoenix. I heard that too. I don't know if it's true. You know, that's why I had to step away because there's been a lot of passing on this platform. Like, damn, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I know we all gotta go, move on to the next universe. But damn, anyway, may he rest in peace too. If he's still living, okay, keep on living. Going back to Just Lovely comment about this. So they say they give us a website to buy, but how we gonna get it though? How we gonna get it? Where we go and pick it up at? Like it's still gonna be a tariff thing, ain't it? It's still gonna be impacted by tariffs, right? That's interesting. Mickey Baby Green says, Pastor, I hope put a prayer on it and rest well. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think, like I said, the only thing that's gonna prevent maybe Tracy from showing up is if like she's scared to go to jail, right? But then, like I tell y'all, Tracy has a legal case against Jay Wilson too, because she can sit up here and say that man has harassed her, has taken people by her home, all that stuff. So it's not like, oh, it's an instant win for Jay Wilson. Tracy's got evidence to show that that man has done to her harassing, So Jay Wilson, while you sitting up here saying the law for the lawless and the eyes of the law, you done some stuff too. Like I say, in the eyes of the law, like because the law, hopefully, we're gonna look at both sides of the story, and they gonna see like, yo, and to be honest, it's not about what Tracy has done to other people; it's what have they done to each other. And I really feel, based on what I know, that the ball really is in Tracy's court because we got to remember now that man started with the power lines. That really began with the downfall of Jay Wilson's popularity when he did that with the power line situation. Then there's proof and witnesses that he drove people past her location. Now, Jay Wilson said, well, I didn't drive her past her exact unit. No, you drove people enough to know where they lived. Okay, they kind of sat outside that gate and waited for her to pedal on her bike outside her apartment complex if they wanted to get her. Okay, so you really done, and then on top of that, you being a man and her being a woman, it really don't look good for you. So I'm just saying, Jay Wilson, when you sit on here talking about the law for the lawless, you gonna wind up behind bars too, taking in the pokey. All right, maybe that's your fantasy land to be around somebody all big and strong and all that other shit. Maybe that is you want to go be in jail and get head and dick 365 days. Oh no, and they don't care that you a doctor. A doctor was Doctor Pokey. All right, let me stop. They claim the church has Tracy picture. Actually, Mama D said she called child. So what? Tracy, let me tell you something. Tracy is a master of disguise. Because she's a master of disguise when she comes on here anyway. Because when she take Lord have mercy, we didn't see her without no makeup on. Okay, but we see her more with makeup on than off. So all she gotta do is change a wig. Have we seen Tracy in her natural hair? Hell no. Imagine if Tracy sat there and put a wig on and looked like Tulsa. Imagine if Tracy was showed up in that church with a damn cockatoo wig on. Nobody would expect that's her. Nobody. Okay? Nobody. And then she got one of Brian Deck's shapeshifters. Nobody. If she put on one of Brian's shapeshifters, they make her go from big to skinny. Nobody. And she take out one of them dresses that she ain't worn in 20 years. And with the Tulsa cockatoo wig. And then Tracy rolls up there with some damn blue blockers on, some glasses on, some Dolce and some Gabbanas. Hey, ain't nobody gonna respect that Tracy. That's the thing. See, Jay Wilson, he can't hide because he got that big ass bald head with the four eyes. But Tracy can put a whole nasty master disguise on their ass. For real, for real. Now, they sitting up there checking licenses, then, oh. Cole's World says, it's just sad that anything will come out of her mouth. Like, she really don't give a fuck. Words are very powerful. I thought, well, Cole's World, Jay Dunn's story. That girl that lost her mama, you know what I mean, at a very young age. And she ain't never really, I feel that she ain't never recovered from that. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. No matter what kind of degree she says she got, no matter who she says she worked for, who she know, I think that's a place of hurt that she's always been triggered by. I feel like she is somewhat resentful because she didn't have a full life. So stop it, Francis Thibodeau. She didn't feel like she had a full life with her parent. Now she says she got a daddy out there, but it seemed like I don't know. Maybe she don't listen to her daddy. I don't know. It seemed like her mama may have had more of an impact than the dad. I don't know. Francis Thibodeau said they gonna ask her to to smile. Ooh, well, that'll be it. When that gold tooth start glimmering, it's a wrap, y'all. It's a wrap. Colesworth says a caller calling in that Karen cussing YTC out because she didn't tell Jay to say, oh, YTC likes J Dunn, but she is so nice. You know what's crazy about that? But that whole situation, J Dunn don't like YTC the same way YTC like J Dunn, right? Because Jay Dunn sits up there and tries to check YTC when she can't get away with what she wants to get away on her platform, but not vice versa. Now, I don't know if Jay Dunn is putting, bands in YTC's hands, but that's the way it makes it seem. Now, when I say bands, it ain't no actual damn bands. It's probably $100, $20. Who knows? Right? Who knows? Ooh, what? Ooh, of course. And Pastor told Mama D to be quiet and not to tell it all. Oh my God. They claim it's a physical picture. What? Are you kidding me? Oh hell no! Now see y'all, that punk pussy ass. Ooh, Lord. Mm.
Something, 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 something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
Listen, now see y'all don't have me cursing on Easter Sunday. Now I can't stand a man that's a punk pussy ass bitch. Let's just be honest. And Jay Wilson, right now, you a punk pussy ass bitch because you out here talking about that woman doing some of the most saying some of the most degraded, nasty ass. No. Let me change my vernacular because I was right. You doing some of the most nasty, vile, invasive, destructive, deceptive, contradictory, antithesis stuff on the internet. Now you scared that she may pull up there, okay, in her Sunday's best and roll up on your ass. Okay. Now you gonna call for the po-po. You gonna call for the po-po when you out here acting like a ho-ho. You a bitch, dog. Now you gonna sit up there and have her picture all plastered on the damn website and on the internet and them at the church. See, that's what got people not like rooting for you. And I don't believe, and like, you'll be, and Tracy of all people got a case on you. Like, for real, like, because you the one who touched her in real life. If you want to break it down, yeah, okay, you can say this person, internet. But you drove people past Tracy's domain. We got no evidence of her ever doing that. Are you mad that she could potentially gotten Mark before you did? And then on top of that, Mark don't even like. Ooh, that got me hot. They got me hot. You put her. Mm. The only time Tracy ever went to jail is because she called the police on herself. Yeah, I said it. And if you're around, she called the police on herself while she was trying to call the police on somebody else. And the police asked, "Are you sure you want us to come out there and take a report?" And she's like, "Yeah, come on out here. Come get me." Then that turned out to be a whole damn positive experience because she met fans and friends in a damn jail. But that's not here and that's not there. I only highlight that point is because Tracy put herself in jail before. Okay, she put herself, not nobody else. Okay, but now you trying to sit up here and prevent her from finding the word in the Lord because you so selfish. Yet when she has more of a reason to go at you than anybody, did you tell the police that? Did you tell the pastor that? Ugh, child, that law is for the lawless. That no man gonna say the law is for the law. I'm doing my show. Then obviously your show is wrong. What happened? What happened to Charlemagne the God when he still got started talking reckless? He got his ass beat. So don't sit there. He said, "Oh, I'm just doing my show." Yeah, and when he found out that that show could get real, what he changed it up a little bit, didn't he? He watched who he talked about. Everybody that do a show, and we don't want to go there. We don't want to go there because that can get real quick. We hear all the time, all the interviews we watch. We're like, no, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Don't talk about that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You gonna have to find some restraint very soon. I'm just saying. Hold on, let me see. Miss Paulette told Tracy. Oh, sorry, I said Tracy was describing what she was wearing today because she went out and bought an outfit. Oh my god. LOL. Me, he represents the Aries wrong, but he's a March Aries are different from us April. Mm, you mean Aries or airhead? That's what he's looking like. A big old baby. Lord for the Lord list. I'm just doing my show. No, your show sucks. And that's why people don't like you. Because you sit up here and do it. Ooh. Talking about you got a damn promotion. Yeah, you got promoted right up out of that job you had. And now talking about, ooh, I met so many people. I shook so many hands. Job interview. Job interview alert. Job interview alert. Job interview. I would assume that as long as Tracy doesn't cause a scene, what can they do? But she said she's gonna sit right beside him and get pictures. Oh Lord, y'all be doing the most. Y'all be doing the most. Tracy, don't sit right beside him, please. Don't sit right beside her. Just like catch the ghost. Catch the ghost, okay? Catch the ghost, okay? Catch the ghost of Ernest and just scream and yell. Ooh, I got it, hallelujah, hallelujah. I got it, hallelujah. There's an imposter in this church. There's an imposter in this church. He's just taking you for the coins. He's taking you for the coins. And he hitting the keys. He hitting the keys on the piano. This is what he did to me, Pastor. This is what he did to me. He drove people by my house. Oh, I couldn't sleep at night. He's abomination to your church, Lord. He's abomination to your church, Pastor. This man has hurt me on the day of resurrection. Get his ass out of here. That's what I think she should go and do. I honestly feel embarrass his ass. Inform the church of her. Like, I feel that she gets up and says, Lord, oh, Pastor, I want to share with y'all a testimony. And I said, go on, girl, share your testimony. There's a member of your church that has harassed me, that has violated me, that has told the world of my trials and tribulations, who is upset because I used to date or wanted to date someone that he currently fornicates with to this day. But he has taken that to harass me. And not only harass me, but contradict the values of your church, Lord. He sits up here and makes fun of lesbians and calls them lesbiterians, Lord. And I feel that he should not be a representative of your ways. Pastor, this man is an abomination to what you're trying to do today. Do today and every other day. Because he mocks your mission through his channel that he disguises as entertainment, but it's a channel of harassment, bullying, lies and deception and scamming. And that is no other than that bald-headed heathen with 4 eyes that you got playing on your organ right there. That's what I think she should do. That's what I think she should do. Sit up there and tell the church. They gonna start, what they gonna do? They gonna haul her off. They gonna put a muzzle on her. Then that would be physical assault. Then she gonna get a lawsuit for bodily harm. So I don't know. That's what I said just now. You said she better catch the Holy Ghost. And when they try to remove her from the church, that's what I said. What she said, this chat is full. Yeah, we went from, they said balls and dicks, and somebody paraded around the balls and dicks. And then they try to put on that channel, they got snaps. The Mama D are encouraging people to put a whole damn mug shot on the church website and front door and announcement section of the bulletin board at the church. Let me see. I couldn't believe that he said if Bill passes away, he gets one of his what? Yeah, he cold blooded. He cold blooded. He cold blooded like a damn reptile. Oh yeah, she said she's gonna hug Mark too. Mark gonna say, "I miss you, baby." When can we drink again? Oh Lord. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. Just like okay. Black Girls Code says, "What's up, Black Girls Code?" Tracy was foolish to help Jay Wilson or befriend him again last year when New Mexico was after him, especially when he makes it known that no one is your friend or here. Yeah. But Jesus Takes the Wheel said the service will be streamed on YouTube and Facebook, and there's a bunch of people that will be watching, and someone is supposed to be raising their hand asking a question. I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, I'm not encouraging that. Listen, y'all. Listen, I am not for the interruption of church services. But when let me just tell you something. God has been sending that man small signals, especially when he had that roach or that insect on his wall. God been showing him, been dealing with him with grace. And I feel like, you know what? God is the best comedian of all. Because even when we don't mean to do things, he would just have them happen. And I feel like he's been warned for so long, from the grinder application to him being clocked in at work, coming on YouTube, double dipping, and they ran and told them people how they found them people. I don't know. What happens if she joins the church? They'll be happy. They got another congregant that could potentially donate and sing. Tracy can sing, so maybe she'll start singing some songs. That's gonna be another member of the choir. You know what I mean? So now they where there's one, many will multiply. So she may bring in her other people from Great Clips. Who never knows? Who never knows? And if Jay Wilson tries to stop the growth of the church, then he's against the mission of the church, right? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Well, just lovely. They say his story is they had just got off a water ride, but they say that man peed in his pants. Okay, Jay, why was Jay Wilson taking a picture of Mark peeking through the door? Was Mark looking for ZT to make sure he wasn't there? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Jay Wilson reminded me of this friend that I had, and I hate going out with her because anytime we would go, she would sit up there and try to, like, how can I say, shake down the place, meaning that she would try to get something cheaper or for free that was supposed to be cheaper or free, and I'd be so embarrassed. And that whole thing, the shenanigan that he pulled in Las Vegas about the room, oh, it was too hot, but he had the damn windows open. Oh, it was too hot. Oh, the air conditioning. He was trying to get a free room or another room or something. I was like, oh, woo. Hey, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Somebody coming to the stage. Oh Lord. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't go to hold on. I gotta click you on. Oh, hold on. Oh Lord, Jay Dunn. Oh Lord. Well, I just told you who coming up to the stage. Anyway, hello, good morning.
He has risen. Good morning.
Yes, he has. And has he risen you to act right?
Oh, I act like every time. I came up in your chat and just saw my name up in your chat once I had got up in here, so I read ball.
No, that's not your name. That is your YouTube moniker.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, moniker, my name, whatever.
That
My
ain't your name
problem is,
though.
I don't
Oh,
get how come this hoe could sit up there and bring up my mama that I lost at 19, which at the time was a traumatic experience, thinking that she gonna play in my trauma. Then when I bitch slap that hoe back and play in her trauma, everybody talk about, oh, she says the worst things. She says the worst thing. When she brought up my mama up there up on that panel, she did it with malicious intent. William and Lemon had just went back and forth with each other. Lemon was about to cuss out William, all this type of shit. She started talking about her mama raised her better than that because she actually was with her mama where some people didn't have their mama or something sly like that. I stayed silent, did not even acknowledge it. She bust out laughing and she said, binary, you caught that, right? You caught that, right? So she thought she was trying to dig at me point blank in the motherfucking period. Once I got up in her ass about that, then she turned around and said that I'm taking dick. I don't take no dick. Never been with a man before in my life and never been sexually violated by one. I don't take dick. So that was her next bad move. She made that move trying to say that about me, and that's when I said what I said. And anybody that, oh, she should have left my mama the fuck out of it. And I'm sick of bitches like Cole's World and all of these other
ooh,
motherfuckers that hear
ooh.
people say shit about my mama dying when I was 19 and then think that I'm supposed to just sit there and take that bullshit when I know that when you was 18, a nigga was running up and through you, bitch. Now we ain't gonna play them games. And me and Let's Be Honest, the same age. So when I was going through my trauma at 19, Let's Be was going through her trauma as well. We ain't playing these games with me. Now, if it's okay for her to do what she did, then it's okay for me to say what I said. Trauma, playing in trauma versus playing in trauma. Eye for an eye, motherfucker. Now, anyway, good morning, Sir King.
Good morning. I
Good
see you
morning.
had your I see you had your coffee, huh?
I actually got my 5 hour energy. I
Well,
ain't
you
even
know,
made no coffee yet.
the
What
Zulu
you about
no
to tell me?
Sophie. The Zulu no Sophie.
Oh, Lovely Dog.
Yeah.
They haven't met yet, but he
Oh,
know of Sophie. Yeah,
oh okay.
yeah. Just Lovely. She out here too in Atlanta area, so they could have a puppy play date one day.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be YouTube gold. So let me ask you a couple of things.
Hmm.
What do you? I'm not trying to pump this up, but do you think Tracy gonna show up at Jay Wilson's church?
Um, I'm not sure. Honestly, I look to see, but I have not been that interested in that part of
Oh,
it. Yeah, I mean, they just gonna go to church, I suppose.
girl, stop. They
I
said
mean,
that.
what?
Well, they saying that like Mama D out here putting mugshots out there on the church website and stuff like this, and that Tracy might catch the Holy Ghost and run up and down the pews and stuff like that, and they might have a testimony section where Tracy might sit up there and tell the pastor of all Jay Wilson's wrongdoings and stuff like that. So, it's a lot of speculation what may actually occur. If she's able to make it on the grounds of the church. So, yeah.
Well, but I guess I really won't start brainstorming it until I know that she actually made it there. I think it's wasted energy and brain power to be wondering if she will and if she won't because it's a 50-50 thing.
Well, they said she bought
Now,
a dress and all that, from what the chat's saying.
yeah, well, she could buy her dress, but I won't really start thinking of it seriously until I know that she is actually there. Whether she take a picture in front of the church sign or whether she go live and be like, "Hey, everybody, I'm here." I'm not gonna take it seriously until I see the concrete proof. Then I start thinking about what exchange could potentially happen.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well,
But yeah, Sir King, I just wanted to clarify that because I saw Cole's World said that Let's Be Honest said something about my sex machine. She said nothing about my sex machine. The stupid bitch said that I take dick, which she know was a bald faced lie
yeah.
compared to what she done took.
Well, did you purchase a warranty on that?
Um, I think I got the warranty and the insurance.
Damn, warranty. Are you worried about it malfunctioning? It causing you bodily
No,
harm?
as I said before, the insurance, I had an ex girlfriend who threw something like that away when we broke up. I went to work. She
What?
threw it away. She threw it away. Talking about she didn't
What?
want me to use it with nobody else. So I ain't gonna let nobody throw my shit away. And that's smart. It's stupid ass
What?
black people that think it's funny for me to insure my shit. That's why y'all be losing shit and y'all don't have no type of
Wait,
coverage.
no, wait,
You
wait,
be
wait, wait.
looking stupid.
Wait, that's different types of insurance now. This insurance to make sure like a mechanical breakdown and shit like that. Or, it caused you bodily harm, but to ensure that a theft?
Yeah. I mean, I paid good money for it. So yeah. Black people, they don't have insurance on their lives. That's why they got GoFundMe's when they die. They don't have insurance on their apartments. That's why they have GoFundMe's when they have house fire. They don't have insurance on their house. Same thing. But then they really want to laugh about a motherfucking insurance. Fuck them, because most of them that's laughing probably don't even know what insurance is.
Whew. So aren't you scared that you might hit the wrong button and it just tear tissue down there?
No, it has a nozzle. You turn it. But I mean, Sir King, don't be so inquisitive about my sex life. I don't
I ain't
ask
try-
you about
no, I'm
yours.
not. I ain't really inquisitive about your sex life. I'm just inquisitive about them. And see, I'm like, I didn't know this happened. I didn't know that lovers can get jealous of a mechanical object that they throw it away to make sure you don't use it with nobody else. Like this is
That's
deep.
facts.
So she got up.
Lesbians be foul as fuck. They be foul as fuck when
So
you done broke up with them.
you telling me she was jealous of a machine because the machine could do it better than her? I'm what?
I think it's just the visual and the thought of me moving on and using it with the next person. Lesbians be having insecurities.
Yeah, y'all deep. Y'all deep. She gonna take the machine, throw it away, so that you can't use it on nobody else.
Correct. Correct. She did that. I was so pissed off. I was so mad.
Did you find
And
it? Did
that
she find it? Did
no,
you
she
find it?
put it up in the dumpster. I'm not about to go up in no damn dumpster. She put it in the dumpster.
Okay.
Yeah. So once it's up in the dumpster, it's in the dumpster. But that taught me a hard lesson. I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure that I get insurance or something so that if that ever happened again, I could file a claim.
So let me ask you this: what do you consider good money for that? What's up, Brixton?
Good money for what?
That machine, the Terminator.
Um, well, you will have to look it up. It just depends.
Right?
I mean,
No.
you can
Oh,
go and look around the internet,
are we
Sir
talking about
King.
500 or are we talking about 1,000?
Um, it just depends on the type that you have or what you wanted to do. But I'm not here to give you tips on your purchases. You don't
No,
ask me when you go
I'm
purchase
not
a
because
car.
no, because well, no, but you obviously you sit up there and try to protect your purchase. So I'm like, obviously
Yeah,
not $6.
I protect all of my purchases. Well,
Okay,
at least all of my purchases within reason.
does it need oil? Does it need to be recalibrated and stuff
No,
like that? No, okay.
no. But that's what somebody was saying. Like if it break down, the shop that you buy it from out here, you could just take it up there if you have to. I mean, I live in Atlanta for God's sake. These folks act like I live in Oklahoma or I live in
Look,
damn Omaha.
you gonna sit up there and take that? I don't know how big it is, how small. Up here, I need you to fix this. Sorry, that's the type of thing. What you
Well,
been doing to break it?
I'm just saying. So a lot of these people that have this weird ass stuff, it lets me know that they probably stay like in backwoods of like damn Ohio or something.
But those
So
who
yeah,
live
that's
in
all.
well, those who live in them towns like that be the freakiest. So I'm just saying, mm.
Well, yeah, don't forget I came from South Mississippi. And then I lived in New Orleans for a little while and then I'm here.
Do you
But
sanitize it?
so
Did it come with a sanitizer?
yeah, you have to keep it clean, but the attachment parts are detachable, so then you can clean it yourself. All it is dildos on it.
But that's weird to
You
me. Why?
clean it.
But that's weird to me. Like your machine, she took the machine. Why does she take the machine for herself?
She threw. I just told you she threw it away.
I know, but it would seem like
So you
it's.
asking me why she? First off, why the fuck she took my shit anyway? Cause she ain't
I
pay for it.
I agree.
So we ain't talk about why she took it for herself, why she took it, why she threw it away. But first off, you ain't pay nothing for this.
Right, I agree.
So yeah. Now what we ain't gonna do is encourage sale.
I'm not trying to encourage that. I'm trying to encourage logic. Why you sit up there and take like you? John, let me stop. Okay, she took something that was giving her gratification and joy and put it in a damn dumpster when she could have just taken it and gave herself gratification and joy. Now I'm not encouraging the breakup of your relationship, but it's just I'm
If
just saying.
she would have left it here, she already knew that I had a couple more lined up. I do.
Damn. Wait, hold on. Girls lined up or machines lined up?
Girls.
Oh, okay. I
Lord,
thought you.
please. Please.
So
Girls lined up. So she legit didn't want I mean, I offer a pleasurable experience to all of my partners. They always be scared about the next bitch having the experience that they love. That ain't nothing new. Hell, it's heterosexual women that done cut a man dick off for the same things. So what are we really talking about here?
that's about the process. You provide.
I don't know why. Lorena Bobbitt, she really did exist. I don't know why.
Well, that was due to cheating, though.
Well, she didn't know what I was gonna do with my machine, and who I was gonna do it with.
What's your number one pickup line?
I really don't have a pickup line. I just go and start talking to the girl, and then I just see what type of chemistry we have. Because a lot I've learned that you can't always assume that women are gay. That's disrespectful. So you just start having a conversation with them. If the conversation is good, then I have my business cards all the time because I am a professional. I give my business card. It's a call me.
And if you want to try my
That's it.
machine, so do you have two numbers, one for business and one for the machine, or no?
No, I got my phone number. My phone number is on my business card.
Mm.
So yeah, it don't take much work, but to have a nice conversation, make them smile. Here's my business card, and the ball is in their court.
And do they call back?
Of course.
Now, do you pitch them the pleasurable line? Now, if you really want some pleasure, first
No, no,
oh,
no, no. Lesbians don't do that. I don't behave like a man.
what? You say you a
I
real
don't.
man?
But I'm not going. The first time a girl called me to start talking to her about sex, absolutely not.
What?
That's disrespectful as
No,
hell.
I didn't say that. I said if you really want to get down to business,
Or
give me a call.
oh no, mm-mm. No. Don't nobody need to know what's up in my bedroom until we start conversing on that level. But I'm not just gonna be saying all that all willy nilly. But
If,
then once they start getting curious, then it's on and popping.
so let me ask you
You
something. If you
understand?
if you understand, would you ever get a AI doll? I mean, well, AI lover.
No.
Oh, okay.
The machine is not a lover. The machine is a sex toy.
I understand that, but with the rapid evolution of technology and AI, would you ever get a robot that's very similar to a human?
No. A
Okay.
robot ain't got titties that jiggle. I mean, you asking me dumbass questions,
I'm not
Circadian, is
asking
really
you
getting
dumbass questions.
inappropriate.
No, it's
It's
not. I'm
really getting
asking you. No,
inappropriate.
I'm not. I'm asking you futuristic questions. Right?
Well,
That's where
well,
we
you
go.
you deal with futuristic.
Okay.
Lesbians been dealing with sex toys from the beginning of time. That is not anything shocking within our sex life, but it's shocking to heterosexuals who think that all we do is bump coochies all day.
I don't know what y'all be bumping.
Right? You don't, and that's
Right.
why you have all these questions.
Well, you call yourself an ambassador for the LGBTQIA community, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I no, I never said I was an ambassador. When I say that?
Okay.
So now
So
you
how we
lying?
how we supposed to
You
get?
want to be lying to?
No, I'm not lying, but you do consider you're a representative, right? Aren't you a representative for the community?
In the B sector, I was the sole lesbian here in the B sector, but I ain't never said that I was a damn ambassador. No.
Well, ain't-
Back in 2018, nobody was saying that they was a lesbian. Nobody was even trying to admit it. But me. Now we in 2025, everybody and their motherfucking mama, whether they have kids or not, claiming to be a lesbian in the B sector. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
well, I think maybe it's a more open thing. Maybe now people feel less, honored.
So that mean that I had more courage and bravery than they did. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah, so that's my thing. I just can't get with and this is another thing
Hmm.
that I just thought about lesbian and that bullshit. Cause she
Hmm.
tried me several times with it. But then people like, oh, well, J Dunn, you shouldn't have said that. You say anything that come out of your mouth. The bitch motherfucker had the baby and raised it. If that baby ain't a reminder of it, ain't no words that can come out of
Say
my mouth
Dunn,
that's gonna hurt
don't
that
do
hoe.
that. Say Dunn, don't do that.
So I'm just saying. I mean, you got to be realistic about it. She raising the whole child, and my word's supposed to hurt. Please, most people don't even think logically. They just want to already point a finger at me and tell me what I
No,
can't say.
that's a true sign of strength, courage, and perseverance in my eyes. Because if she could raise something,
I
based on
didn't
the
say
fact
it wasn't. I never said she didn't have strength or courage. But I
okay,
said, bitch, you ain't gonna play in my trauma and not expect me to play in yours.
would you classify yourself as very vengeful?
I classify myself as treating people the way they treat me. I typically treat people the way they want to be treated. Hence why me and you having this conversation up here, you prefer for me to treat you with respect, not come up here cussing, not saying words that could flag your channel down. I'm treating you the way I want to be treated. But the problem comes when somebody treats me out of sort. Then I got to get on your level. Don't go crying when I get on your level,
Mhm.
when I match your energy. Because all I did was match energy up there. Because again, when I got up there, I didn't even acknowledge, let's be honest. Because I know we don't get along. I know our history. I know our past. I was just up there trying to tell YouTube cameras about what happened with Dimples and all of that.
Oh Lord.
But even with me being on mute and not even acknowledging her, she kept poking and poking and poking. And I'd be damned if I'm gonna sit up there and let her keep picking and poking. No, bitch, because I ain't fucked with you.
But do you
Now I
think that
gotta get on
you?
your level.
What do you think you and Lesbianas can maybe one day get together?
No. Me and her were cool for a time frame on Lemon's platform. Um, but no, not somebody that think that it's cute to say whatever she say to me, but then everybody want me to shut up. Hell no. Anybody that wanted me to shut up, bitch, you shut up.
So you and Lemon are cool now?
Yeah, so far so good. We cordial. I did drop up in this chat last night before I had went to bed, but I didn't go up on this link. But I'm just tired of him letting everybody play with him. He think that him coming out here and cussing the people out and then getting drunk as a skunk later is the solve of his problem. But he really needs to stop being so nice to a lot of these people and fight them back the way that they've been fighting him. But he won't do it. He said, "No, J Dunn, I am too nice. Yeah, I'm nice. I am too nice, J Dunn." By that point, he was already drunk then. I was just like, let me go to
Well, you just
bed.
said something that was interesting. You said on how they treat him or doing him. What you mean?
Case in point, that whole flagging of his channel,
Hmm.
Dory, Dory Tulsa, and Ness were
Tulsa.
pretty much okay with that. Okay with that and siding with Shakim because Shakim was getting his get back. Then even last night on Ness panel, believe it or not, Dimples was about to put that picture up again. But luckily Ness had told her no, 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 and put the banner up. But Dory and Tulsa was sitting there with their mouth shut because I guess they wanted to see the picture. And the picture is Lemon's mama. And I'm thinking to myself, now you over here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't skip past them. They got a picture of Lemon's mama.
Yes, that's what Dimple said. That's Lemon mama. And
Child,
so
what?
that's why I say he too motherfucking nice. You over here getting sloshy drunk up on your panel, while over here up on the other bitch panel, Dimple's got a picture of your mama that she trying to put as her avatar picture while she on the stream yard.
What? Oh hell no. Oh hold on. Oh no.
Oh, hell no.
They got a picture of the boy mama. So,
Yes. I sent the picture to Lemon because yesterday on YouTube camera she put the picture up as her avatar on YouTube cameras first. And
why
when
is she
she put it,
why is she doing that?
you gotta ask Dimples. So
Oh,
again, wouldn't you say that Lemon is too nice? Because then tomorrow when he go live, them same people that was over there hoping to see the picture of his mama gonna be over there up on this panel playing up in his face. That's too nice to me. You better get these hoes. Stop letting them play with you, and especially if that is your mama picture, you better stop letting them play with you. Your mama ain't asked for her picture to be on here.
So didn't. So didn't.
But then Dory and Tulsa run they stupid asses over there and be up on his panel, up in his face, like none of that even happened.
Mm, mm.
So that's why I say he too nice. He needs to step his game up and do something better than that.
But listen though, and and this is gonna be the oh I'm a hater. I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just a realist. Do you think he entertains that because he needs them for content?
But even if you need them for content, it's your damn mama. You don't know what other picture that Dimples got that she waiting to throw up on her avatar. If you know that that's your
Mhm.
mom up in that picture, then why in the hell you gonna play with anybody like that?
Mhm. I told him that. I said, "Why you got to put your foot down." I told him that, but he don't listen to me. So
Right, and that's my thing because if she got a picture of his mama, ain't no telling who else picture she got.
shit, you don't know
And
what
see
else
that
you got
right
a picture
there,
of.
right, and that right there would have been enough for me. If I was Lemon, anybody that was letting her put that picture up, I'm fucking with your channel. Whether it's a privacy complaint or striking, get my mama picture off this motherfucker. But no, he just sitting there and he getting drunk. Just getting drunk. Getting drunk
Oh,
ain't gonna change everything.
let me ask you this, Jay. They some people say he play drunk. He don't really be getting drunk. Is that what you think?
I believe he be drunk. I done talked to Lemon outside of this before. And I know that he be drunk. And he don't even be on YouTube on his live. And he be drunk.
Do you think it's a
He
drunk?
said,
Do you think it's a drunk to drown out his sorrows, or just a drunk to like drown, like just to like make him happy? Because some people drink because it brings them, a good feeling, and other people think to drown their sorrows. Drink to drown.
I think that it's probably to drown the sorrows. I think it's a self medicate.
Yeah, but Dimples, you wrong as fuck for that. There's no reason for that. Your mama, your daddy, even people try to protect you, but you won't show the same consideration for them. Now, I can't get behind that, Dimples. And that's why you. Oof, that's
Yeah,
too-
when she put that picture on YouTube cameras, I screenshot it and I blew it up. That's why I was clicking YouTube cameras link yesterday to tell her that I got the screenshot of the picture and I blew it up and that I was gonna send it to her or Lemon.
Okay, so let me.
That's what I came up there to say when Let's Be Honest wanted to start fucking with me and then I had to uppercut that bitch.
So let me ask you this. So how did it come to being? Because somebody's got to actually say that his mama's pick. So how did that come to be known?
So Dimples was on YouTube cameras link yesterday during that same live.
Hmm.
She asked YouTube cameras to give her the big screen because her and Lemon was in the middle arguing, but Lemon had took a break from arguing.
Wow.
YouTube cameras gave her the big screen. She switched the picture and she said, "What do you think about my picture right here?" And YouTube cameras thought it was Dimples. It was like, "Oh, that's a nice picture." And by that point, I screenshotted and blew it up, and I knew that wasn't no Dimples at all. And so, she said, "Lemon, do you recognize that TV in the background and that dresser in the background?" And she just started naming all the stuff surrounding the lady up in the picture, asking Lemon if he recognized it. Lemon, of course, saw the picture and he said that he didn't recognize any of it. He don't know who it is. YouTube cameras was like, "Oh, well, see, he said he don't know who it is." And I'm thinking to myself, girl, do you think he would actually admit, "Oh, that's my mama right there"? Of course he gonna play it off like he don't know who the fuck up in the picture. But that's the reason why YouTube cameras took the live down to crop that part out.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
Dimples, yeah, because Dimples did that up on her live. And YouTube cameras let it be up there for about a minute or two, not even realize that Dimples had just walked her into a trick bag having this man mama on the full screen.
Mm. Slimy. That's slimy.
Yes. So that's why I came up there to tell YouTube cameras that I got the picture. I blew it up. I said I would send it to her and send it to Lemon so that they could see. And the reason why, because sometimes these little addies, you can't really see what it is if you ain't holding your phone up in your hand. You can't tell what is what. So that's why I had got it to give to them. But then also I was explaining to her how Dimples had porn bombed you over here. So that's what I clicked her link to tell her about whenever I even came back. But
Mm.
let's be honest, found it inclined to be addressing me. But she fucked around and found out.
Well, black girl. Oh, sorry. I think Black Girl's Code said, as Sir King, she lied to your face. Last year, she started with Let's Be, and that was the first time she weaponized that woman's SA. Don't believe a word she's saying.
Hold on. That's a lie. I'm not lying to his face because me and Les B didn't start last year. Black Girls Code. Les B and me done beef since 2018 when she was dating VS and she thought I wanted VS. Let's start there, motherfucker. When VS contacted me to do that interview with me for that Kaya concert that me and my friend went to, Les B and VS was talking and messing around then, but they just had not met in person. So when VS did that interview with me and Les B saw that I was a masculine lesbian, Les B had an issue for me at that particular time. So bitch, we not gonna say I started with her last year because it didn't start last year. Now mind your motherfucking business, hoe.
Ooh, child.
Thank you.
Okay, Black Girls Code. Ooh. So masculine lesbians don't like other masculine lesbians?
Let's be honest, had a problem with me. I didn't even know who she was. Me and my friend was just doing the interview about the Kanye concert, but she didn't like that VS had invited me to do the interview, and it went from there. And that's when it was VS and me beefing, and Leslie was her girlfriend at that particular time. So Black Girls Code thinking that she knows something. Bitch, you can't tell what I went through or what I know on here better than me. Les B just didn't realize that I have an impeccable memory. So when she tried me last year, she didn't think that I remembered all that shit that she had already said about how she got a son. But don't try me then. Bitch, you don't know what I remember from 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Don't fuck with me because you don't know what the fuck I retained.
Ooh, child. Now, Jay Dunn, you bring up children, so I'm interested. And don't say, "Oh, because you're a lesbian," because that's not a valid excuse. But I mean, do you are there children in your future? Do you have any plans to have children in your future?
No,
Can I ask why?
because I ain't trying to be like this.
Oh, wait a minute. You ain't trying to be like this. What that mean?
To have
No,
my baby to let somebody else raise my baby.
no, you could adopt. You could do like a brat, the brat.
And I already said no.
Okay,
Don't
I'm just asking. Damn.
I answered the question direct, no.
Okay.
You said why? I said because I ain't trying to be like Ness. I think it's pathetic that Ness brought a baby here and ain't taking care of it. At this particular point, I'm in the selfish stage in my life. And I'm aware of that.
I can respect that.
When you in the selfish stage in your life, you don't need to be bringing no baby that's gonna depend on you in this world.
Mm. Well, I was gonna say, but wait a minute. Didn't Ness? Child, I can't say nothing because I'm a man. I'm gonna get in trouble. But did Ness have that child willingly though?
Yeah, she
Right.
had it willingly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She was
That's,
trying to trap dudes.
oh, okay. All right. Okay.
A baby trap. And I guess because she still couldn't keep the nigga, then she gave the baby away. Ain't that about a bitch?
I don't talk about no kids. I don't talk about no kids. Hmm.
Well, I don't know why you just brought up kids.
You brought up kids because you don't want to talk about the whole let's be honest situation.
Oh, I was speaking about my response to her because Black Girls Code trying to tell me like she know what the fuck happened. She don't know what happened, and let's be honest, no. That's how that went down.
Black Girls Code says you used that woman's essay against her last year, dummy. Retold the story, idiot. That's what
I've
Black.
been knew the story. I've been on the story since 2018. Bitch, I don't get what you don't get about it. Just because y'all just found out last year, I've been knew it. It came from out of her own damn mouth. Everybody know that I got a whole clip of VS videos and shit like that from back then. It's a video that got lesbians calling in talking about the shit from 2018.
Well, I'm gonna show this, but I don't mean to disrespect you, but I have to comment. I'm just referencing the comment, so I'm not trying to throw shade or be funny or whatever. But this person says giving up a child to protect them is not selfish.
That she didn't give up the child to protect him though. I mean, is he still in danger now? Is the question. Next, I've been on here for the last 6, 7 years. Is he still in need of protection? Cause she seemed to be just fine. And that ain't my smile, Sir King. So you ain't have to tell me shit about that.
But okay. I'm a fiance. What's up? Happy Easter to you. I'm a fiance. Happy Easter to everybody coming into the chat. I hope you guys find some great Easter eggs. Okay. ITC told Lim and she took the video down because of what you said to let's be honest. Because that's when she ended the video. She did it in the video when Dimples was there.
Well, I know I messaged with YouTube cameras because I sent her the picture. I sent her the picture. I don't get why these people that don't talk behind the scenes, y'all don't talk behind the scenes. I do. Y'all be up in the chat seeing what we want you to see. Point blank in the period. But after the live was over, I messaged with YouTube cameras to send her the picture, and I sent the picture to Lemon as well. So I know why she told me that she took the video down. But bitch, believe whatever you want to believe. Because again, I'm behind the scenes with every motherfucking body, and that's your motherfucking problem. When I come out here and I be telling you what's what, y'all be thinking y'all know until later on down the line it come out that I was right because I was talking to that person behind the scenes. How many times do you get proven wrong that I talk to all these motherfuckers behind the scenes? Except for Sir King. But I used to talk to him behind the scenes.
QI said money, money, money equals control. I guess that's what she said that you have over YTC.
Actually, YTC has donated to my channel much more than I've donated to hers. Bloop. So y'all could get that about your vocabulary right there.
What's up, Bertha May Jackson? Happy Easter to you. And she said, J Dunn, I guess she said, and she J Dunn and Bertha May are talking behind the scenes too. Okay. Thank you for letting us know, Bertha May. Oh Lord.
Bertha May, she's silly. She's silly. But I think it's so crazy how these people that just be up in the chat really be trying to check me and correct me. Like, bitch, you could never. But yes, YouTube cameras has supported my channel heavily, even before I had a monetized channel. Remember, I just got my channel monetized last year.
Yeah, but you had the other one that was monetized too.
No, that wasn't monetized. Remember, it got demonetized because I had people
Right.
messing with my channel.
Yeah, but for it to become demonetized, it had to be monetized, right?
It was demonetized for about 3 years, Sir King, if not 4 years. I think my channel got demonetized in 2021.
Right, but
I think it was 2021. And so it was demonetized from 2021 up until last year. Well, no, actually up until this year, because I got my J Dunn channel monetized this year. My Dunn daughter got monetized last year. Even when I didn't have a monetized channel for all of those years, YouTube camera supported my channel. She participated on my birthday wish list. You know, sent any type of cash app donation to help support the channel. So YouTube cameras has been helpful to my channel. So the fact that people think that I gave YouTube cameras anything for us to have a bond, y'all stupid as fuck. But that's what y'all get for thinking. Cause y'all stupid.
well, Rachel 703 was thinking this and said, "Hey, J Dunn, you know this is an app, right? Go outside." Ooh, ooh, oh, Rachel.
Rachel, I was already outside taking Zulu for a walk. Now I'm inside, bitch.
Oh, oh Lord.
You go outside. It's funny how she on the same app but telling me what to do. Bitch, don't you got a husband and kids to be taking to court? To I said to court. Don't you have a husband and kids to be taking to church this morning, bitch?
Oh
Don't you
Lord.
have something to be doing this morning? Don't y'all need to go and have family church service for the morning service? Why the
Mm.
fuck you worried about what I'm doing in my single life?
All the fiance says that shit you brag about lets us know YT is your life. It ain't mine. Ooh, they coming at you, Jada. What you do to these folks?
They always trying to tell me what my life is. Meanwhile, when I go live, I'm here for maybe an hour and a half. I'll be on here for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours.
Mm,
The people that be on here for that long, it's daylight.
mm, mm. Now, QI says these folks are psychotic. QI. So, okay, QI.
Hell, I logged in this morning. I logged in this morning and saw Sir King up here and saw my name up in the chat. Had I not seen my name up in his chat immediately as I came in here, I wouldn't have clicked this link. But once I saw my name, I'm like, now what's this about? So I read ball to see what was going on. Bitch, don't think that you could talk about me and then say I'm on here too much whenever I come on here to address what the motherfuck y'all said.
Rain says, I know that dog hates her for real. Rachel then says, child, get a life, you frog. Why you call her a frog? What? Y'all gotta like something about J Dunn. She can rap. She can do rap.
Meanwhile, she actually do look like a frog with a wig on. Like you look constipated in that
Ooh,
picture, bitch.
oh my
You
God.
look like you squeezing out a turd. Please
Whew.
don't talk to me, Rachel.
Oh Lord, Rachel. Y'all coming her for Easter. Y'all supposed to get saved today. Oh Lord. Oh
And
Lord.
see, just like they coming at me, this is what Let's Be Honest thought that she could do
Oh
until
Lord.
I clocked her ass.
Oh
And once
Lord.
I clocked her ass, now they want to be mad about that. I ain't bothering no Rachel and no Black Girls Code. I ain't bothering none of these fools, but they want to bother me. But then want to get mad that I clocked. Let's be honest, please. That bitch got what she deserved.
No time. Oh Lord. Rachel says she taking a drink every time you say Ness.
Well, good. Next, next, next. That bitch did a whole 5, 6 hour live mentioning my name. Hopefully, you take a drink when she say mine. Like these hoes act like, bitch. If you want to be drunk on Easter, you could be drunk on Easter. Cause I'm gonna say her name whenever I fucking feel like it, no matter what panel I'm on. But if you want to be pissy drunk on Easter Day, that's your right
But
as an
you
adult.
just said that you love the girl. You just had feelings for the girl. Now you just, I don't know, you acting crazed. Didn't you just say you love her? You
I
like her?
I'm not I'm not acting crazy at all. I know that you done seen the commentary that Ness been putting over there up on her channel about me. I'm going to respond. Period. Again, y'all expect me to sit back and let everybody do 7, 8, 9, 10 hour lives about me, throwing lies up in the air, saying whatever, and then as soon as I say something back, then now I'm saying their name too much. But they do a whole 7 hour show with my name.
Well, we
Please.
gotta we gotta we gotta say the name of Soulful Renee, who's been a member for 7 months. Thank you so much, Soulful Renee, for your support of the platform. We appreciate you. And when you support the platform, you get praise and accolades. So thank you so much. Not escalades, but accolades. Thank you so much.
Somebody ought to praise him in here.
And I hope you're having a great Easter, Soulful Renee. It's good to see you. And I wish you the best on this special day. So thank you. Now, what were you saying, Jada? I know you were incomplete in your thoughts.
Oh no, I was just saying it baffles me how Ness bring me up. She done went from panel to panel to panel talking about me, talking about my sex machine. She done went and paid $75 for an interview to listen to one of my exes in real life so that she could do commentary. She just went through Lemon's Live where I was over there having a conversation with Lemon. She did a whole recap about Lemon's Live and me so that she could say my name. If people want to tell me what the fuck I can say, please. You don't control me. Go control your kids. Control your husband. You don't control me
Well, I'm a fiance says, why can't you ever choose to take the high road, Miss 401k?
because I'm not. I was trying to take the high road 2 months ago. 2 months ago, people was clowning me because I was still over there trying to be supportive at Nest Channel. And Nest was talking crazy to me, cussing me out, dropping me off the panel, all types of shit. That was me taking the high road. That was me taking the high road. And people couldn't appreciate it then. Now I ain't taking no high road. Fuck you, bitch. Don't worry about me taking no high road. Ask these other hoes when they gonna take the high road. Nest need to take the high road and go rescue her son.
Well, Mr. LL took the high road and put $5 on it and said, let me go listen to my Carrie Hilson because the world needs healing, not me. The world needs you to sit up there and change the color of your beard from gray to black. But anyway, moving right along. Ooh, child. Don't give me don't give me $5. Go spend $5 and get a touch up. All right, moving right along. Happy Easter to you, Rachel 703. Tatiana T, what you say? All this mouth on this app, but in real life, we know the wide hip, bad body. Ooh, I'm not gonna call her that. Will run and hide. Tiana, that's not nice. That's not nice.
You could call it whatever you want to, but I know I ain't never moved. Never moved. Been
Who
doxxed
who you
many times and never
who,
moved.
who you talking to? Who you taking jabs at?
Tatiana,
Well,
if
no,
I'm
you.
gonna run and hide, I'm letting her know that I never moved. Pretty much everybody on this application I moved. Not me. And I still got the same mouth that I done been had.
Oh Lord.
The
Well,
same mouth that I done been had and ain't never motherfucking moved.
but they may say they move because they had the ability to do so, and you don't. I'm just offering the counter argument. Not saying that's the case. I'm just saying.
Brianna moved because Lady P took a picture of her car. That's why Brianna moved. Ness
Right.
moved because this heat was over there doxing the fuck out of her on the community wall and had Ness's address because this heat used to send all the food to Ness. That's why Ness moved. Um, then Tracy moved for her own safety because Jay Wilson had the address of her last apartment, so that's why she moved.
But wait a minute, how did he get that? Or why did he
I
need
mean,
that?
you already know he was taking people by the house. So for you to say that people had the ability to move, I mean, you could say that people had the ability to move, but why would you need the ability to move when you in good standing where you live?
Well, I mean, well, Jay Dunn. I ain't saying nothing. Move right along. I ain't saying nothing. Move right along. Move right
Right.
along.
I'm in good standing where I live and ain't nobody gonna show up. I mean, Shelly took a whole flight out here and stayed over there at the damn Bojangles chicken restaurant talk about come fight her. Bitch, no.
Ooh. Let me ask you this, Jay Dunn, since you've been on the YouTube streets. Do you think Jay Wilson is the cause of his own demise, or we just not understanding of his formatting of his broadcast?
Honestly, I don't know that he has a demise. I haven't seen a demise yet. I
Okay,
mean,
so
I done seen him lose a few jobs,
but
but
that's
what's his
demise.
demise? Somebody going to his work? I mean, not going to his work, but going to his church. I said it's work. Oops. But going to his church?
I mean,
Is that the demise?
yeah, losing jobs is a demise. Yeah, I feel that is. That was, yeah,
But
yeah.
today he is going. But today the issue is somebody going to the church. But Jay Wilson already knew that the people knew what church he went to for a long time.
Right, but his perpetuation, provocation of people on here has now galvanized them to go seek service at his place of worship.
Yeah, that is true. And see, I don't know. I think Jay Wilson's demise is stupidity because he engages in squabbles with the people that's right there in his own backyard. Most
True.
people don't even realize it, but it's plenty of B sector YouTubers that live here in Atlanta. And me and them don't squabble because we know better.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we know better. Rick Reed is here, Heidi is here. We have great relationship. But I mean, if you stupid enough to try to really do somebody in that live where you live, then that's stupid on your part. That's called not having emotional intelligence. Jay Wilson talk about it all the time.
Hmm. That's true. That's why I don't I just don't understand like his angles because why are you talking about? He keeps saying it's a entertainment, it's a show, but your stuff deals with people's real life situation and circumstances, and mocking and harassing during those times. It's not a hand up, it's more like a stomp down, like you stomping on them while they down. So, mhm.
Correct. And when he was first in the squabble with her, instead of him trying to speak like an emotionally intelligent adult and get to the bottom of things, he went over there and took pictures at the power lines in the gas station by her house. He
Mhm.
started driving people past her house. But he got emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Now Dory has entered the chat and says, "Good morning. I never asked to see a picture of Lemon's mom. I didn't even hear Dimples say the pic was of his mom until later. Jay Dunn is a hater and a jealous liar. Have a great Sunday."
Never once did I say that she asked to see the picture. What I said was Dimples was threatening to put the picture up, and Dory and Tulsa remained quiet. That's what I said. But you can't comprehend what I said. But that's what I said. I said that Ness interjected and said no and put her banner up. But I wanted Lemon to know that this girl is still going from panel to panel with your mama picture. That's what I motherfucking said. But maybe because I didn't know, nay, nay, nay. Do you understand it now? Thank you.
Now, are you saying she's a billy goat? What are you saying? Oh
A
my God.
horse, a billy goat, whatever. I just tried to get it to her language to the best of my ability.
Oh Lord. Anyway, we're right along. All right. Anything else you want to say, J Dub? On this Easter Sunday.
No, Sir King. No, I just want to give some clarity about that whole lesbianist thing. But that's been going back as far as 2018. And when I always say that I got a receipt to prove it, I got a receipt to prove it. But me and VS don't have no issue currently, and she don't like for all that stuff from her past to be put back on here. But I got the receipts that I'm talking about. So yeah,
Oh, we
let's be
believe.
honest, started with me many years ago. And I guess she thought when she came back that I was forgetting or forgiving her for all that bullshit. But no, just because you came back and want to act like you ain't do all that shit, I'm gonna still check you on all that shit because we got unfinished business. And that's how that went down last year. But okay. Well, thank you for having me up. I appreciate it.
Hello, Rico. You're welcome. I hope you have a great Easter as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. All right, bye.
Bye. All right, that's the one and only Jay Dunn coming on to refute the lies that have been told on her regarding Les B and all that. She also revealed to us that Lemon's mama's picture is circulating on these YouTube streets, which is, unfortunate, by way of Dimples. Uh, I can't support that because we know if Dimples family, mama, daddy, auntie, sister, nephew, cousin, or whoever was to start circulating on here, then they will have an issue. So you can't do to others what you would yourself would not want happen to you. I don't support that in any way, shape, or form. So, but that's pretty much it. Um, Thank you once again to Soulful for Renee for renewing her membership. We appreciate you, Mr. LL, the gray hair beard man. Thank you for your $5. If you want to, please send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. It is Easter, so hopefully you take a minute to thank the Lord for resurrected his son so that we can have eternal life. Please keep Natasha and Miss B Town Hester in your thoughts and prayers. That has truly been something that has saddened all of us if you know of their presence in the YouTube streets. Yeah, I was trying to find that clip of Natasha and the cat. Y'all know I have a plethora of videos that from 4 years ago on my Avatar Nation channel. I did try to look at some of the videos with her name in it, but that's gonna take a minute for me to find, so I have to find that one. But that was definitely YouTube gold. So, all right, anything else I want to say? No, I don't have anything else to say, y'all. Hopefully, y'all been thoroughly entertained to get y'all day started. Um, I just want to say this as we close up the broadcast. Please be thankful and appreciative for the life you do have. I know some of y'all may not be in the best of health. I know y'all may not be in the best of circumstances, so it may be harder for you to be thankful, or grateful, but you still breathing, you still on this earth. You are able to partake in things online, so that is truly a blessing within itself. Um, and that's what I really want to say. Health is wealth, so take care of yourself, listen to your body, and be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you to all my Avatar Nation people, my wonderful moderators and members. I appreciate those who became a member to comment. Subscribe to comment. Yeah, I do have a lot of Natasha Milan. I really do. That lady had a crush on me, even though I'm not gonna go in that, but I entertain all people for the sake of conversation. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna need some sage around here, definitely. But. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a great one. Remember to be the change you want to see in the world, okay? Feel free to send a gesture to Circle Crowd. I'll be tremendously appreciated. Bye, y'all. Y'all may see me later. You may not. I don't know. But we'll see what happens later in the day. Bye, y'all.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
Yeah, you too, Fruits of Labor. Thank you, Tiana T. Yes, Miss QI, Miss B Town Hester. We passed away in 2004, in May 2004. And I was upset because I'm like, how in the hell y'all out here doing all this doxing of all these people, but when they pass and go on to glory, ain't nobody know nothing. And we find out months after the fact, almost a damn year. And I understand people want their privacy, but I'm like, some of these people were talking with people on a daily, you know. So, you know, it's kind of sad. That was my gripe about the whole situation. And almost with Natasha, they said Natasha passed away what, October. So it's been so and I understand people. We gotta respect people's privacy, and we don't know what happens to people when they're offline because this is a virtual platform. But some people have access to people's Facebooks and family members' Facebooks because they creep just like that. So it's just mystifying to me that with all that goes on, they sit on here finding them as mama's picture, but we got to find out that people who've been a consistent presence on this platform passing away. Like it's not sad, but it's kind of hypocritical to some degree. That was just my biggest gripe with the whole situation. All right, y'all. Thank you, Natasha. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. And let me just say this: life is a gift, y'all. Life is a gift. You could be here today and be gone tomorrow. So stop wasting time and do what y'all need to do to get right. You know? All right, with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great Easter. Take care. Bye, y'all.